while I have clean hands, I'm gonna pre-assemble the coil. So we have the different parts here. This is a sex setup, and this just the support spring, and then the distance to keep them from moving around. And this doesn't have any specific direction, so I just put it with the lettering down so you can read it, and the same with the springs. And then this is the top here, so this would go up, and this gonna house the spring. No, the other way around, like that. And then this one goes down there, and then you put the rest on the top here. So I'm gonna do that really soon. So that's 6, and let's see, nope, 22. So the manual, if I remember correctly, says to torque this to 85. I'm thinking that's good. And then you adjust the compression and damping down here, and you have indicator hours arrows down here. So first closing it completely. So the other one was closed, open till 7. This was open till 8. So I'm just going to count outwards now, because now it's at its stiffest. And if I want to loose it up to medium, I go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should be a good start according to the manual. So let's see. I'm just putting a little bit of preload in there so it won't rattle around. And mount it on the car. So now I knocked it past this tab here, because that's where it's supposed to be. So wow, that was an interesting solution. So the nut actually goes into a slot on the top here. I didn't know that, but okay, that works. So this is 10 Newton meter. 7, 8, 9, 10. There's no actual need for cleaning this, but I like to have clean stuff that I reassemble, so it's nice when you go back in and need to redo or adjust something, but you don't get too greasy and dirty and nasty. So now it's time to mount everything together again. And you might see I have a masking tape here with the number, and that it's actually the tightening torque, because there are so many different, so I just put this tape on there so I remember them all. And the strut is the first thing here, so let's remove this. Slide in the new one. That's easy enough. And now we need to be, there are 2 arrows here, and that's the outer ones, won't fit in any other way, so we need to take care of the paint again. There we go. And let's see, I'm actually gonna fasten the top ones first, I think. This is only exactly 3 Newton meters, hence not very much at all. Please do not over tighten those because they will break. I've done it, so I know. So this is 85. So backing off to 70, and then you know what I'm actually gonna do, a lower number, 56, just to, yeah, and then we go out 75. There we go. And that one is 65. I just need to make sure. Now that's, I think that is 16. Yes. Do I even have a? Yes, good. So. 56 and 10 more is 66, so we do 9 more. It's only a couple of degrees below zero, but it feels like much more. At least I got a roof and walls, so there are no wind chill factor. This is the ABS or speed sensor that manages traction control and similar things. And it's really dirty. Let's clean it up a little bit. This is the bracket for the brake line. So it could have been cleaned up more, but nobody's gonna see it anyway, so. So small bolts like this I usually don't torque down, but since I have access to a torque wrench with low numbers, I might as well. So it's 10 Newton meters all over here. The next step is the brake disc. And make sure you get the correct rotational direction. And even more important is that you clean the surfaces. Done it once, but probably do it one more time just to make sure. So the reason I clean this surface is because here will the pads act, and why I clean this surface is because this is the connection surface between the wheel hub and the brake disc. And when you do a clamping thing, you actually need to have some friction between the two things you're clamping together, otherwise it's just shear powers on the bolts. you can see, I prefer to use fairly clean gloves when I deal with this stuff, so I don't contaminate it with fat. And where are the... okay, those are there. And you see I cleaned this surface already. There we go. I'm sorry not for telling you guys what I'm doing, but I'm trying to focus here. So the brake line on the caliper was a fair bit off, so I had to loosen it up, and it's still loose. And it's 10 on the brake lines on the fixed ones. So, and on these, I think it's Goodrich. Hello. There we go. It's 14 millimeters. This is previously set on 70, so do the first one on 70. And then I do the final one on 85. So, and we have 84, 85. So here are the Brembo brake pads, and there are some wires inside here. You might be able to see them there. And those are to warn that the pads are getting thin, and there's a little bit of a, you need to push it in there. And so this is the mounting gear. pin. There's a little hole there for the lock.